have an important update for you about Woldiya city of North Wollo zone. 24 hours ago, Tigray Defense Force captured another city in this zone, North Wollo zone. Lalibela city was taken by TDF 24 hours ago. A historic city with World Heritage Sites, centuries old rock churches. The city Lalibela was taken without any bloodshed. We did not see any civilian casualties. We did not see any damage to infrastructure in Lalibela. TDF entered Lalibela yesterday. After that, we started hearing that Tigray Defense Force was moving towards Woldiya. Throughout the night, last night, we heard of fighting in the outskirts of Woldiya between Tigray Defense Force and Amhara militia members. Viewers, a week ago, Tigray Defense Force was in a position to enter Woldiya city. TDF had advanced from Kobo towards Kobo Robit. They had reached Woldiya city. Tigray Defense Forces, they were about to enter Woldiya. Ethiopian National Defense Forces were withdrawing from Woldiya towards Dassi. But back then we saw that Fano militia members and locals, they stopped Ethiopian National Defense Forces from withdrawing from Woldiya towards Dassi. And locals took to the streets. TDF did not enter Woldiya, but TDF laid siege to Woldiya. So Woldiya was under a partial siege. There was presence of Ethiopian National Defense Forces, Amhara militia members inside Woldiya. TDF remained positioned near Gobiye and other areas around Woldiya. Ethiopian National Defense Forces tried to launch a counter attack on TDF positions near Gobiye as well. We heard of artillery strikes on TDF position near Gobiye day before yesterday. But TDF kept on holding its positions around Woldiya city. It did not enter Woldiya. Now we have the latest. The latest report, viewers, is that Tigray Defense Force has entered Woldiya city. We have confirmation from several sources that Tigray Defense Force is inside Woldiya city. In the outskirts of Woldiya city, there was fighting between Tigray Defense Force and Amhara militia members. Some casualties might have occurred as well, so far no confirmation. But in the outskirts, there was fighting. Residents are saying that there were sounds of fighting in the outskirts of Woldiya throughout the night last night. Now TDF is inside Woldiya city. Next question: is TDF in full control of Woldiya? Well, that remains to be seen. Though some TPLF allied news sources are claiming that Tigray Defense Force has not only taken Woldiya, but it is advancing towards Dassi, an important city in South Wollo zone. But I'm only reporting about those developments which I have confirmed. So I want to go slow. Woldiya, there is presence of Tigray Defense Force inside Woldiya city. TDF is consolidating its positions inside Woldiya city. Locals are fleeing Woldiya. Ethiopian National Defense Forces have been seen withdrawing from Woldiya towards Dassi, viewers. Locals fled Woldiya a week ago as well, but then we saw that when ENDF and Amhara militias took control of Woldiya, locals came back. But since last night, once again, locals are fleeing Woldiya towards Dassi. Dassi is the next target of Tigray Defense Force. Dassi is an important city of South Wollo zone. And viewers, Dassi is midway between Mekelle and Addis Ababa. So if Tigray Defense Force managed to capture Dassi, it means they have covered half distance, half the distance between Mekelle and Addis Ababa. Now there is presence of Tigray Defense Force in three in three zones of Amhara region. Viewers. Firstly, TDF is in Vog Himra zone, Sikota, Ebergale. There is presence of Tigray Defense Force in Vog Himra zone. Secondly, Tigray Defense Force has captured almost all major towns and cities in North Wollo zone. Kobo, Robit, Gidan, then Lalibela, Woldiya. All these towns are in North Wollo zone. Almost entire North Wollo zone has been captured by Tigray Defense Forces. Then we would thirdly, Tigray Defense Force is in North Gondar zone. Adi Erke is in North Gondar. From Adi Erke, TDF tried to advance towards Debark, but they had to retreat from Debark. So in North Gondar, in North Wollo, in Vog Himra, in three zones there is presence of Tigray Defense Force in Amhara region. And TDF is advancing towards two zones of Amhara region. It's advancing towards South Wollo. From Woldiya, it will move towards South Wollo, towards Dasi. Viewers. It is trying to advance towards South Gondar from Lalibela, from Gashina. TDF is moving towards Debre Tabor, towards Bahirdar Gondar Road. TDF is trying to move towards South Gondar and South Wollo after it has its presence in three zones of Amhara region. We don't have any visual evidence about TDF being in control of Woldiya so far. No pictures, no videos, but several on-ground sources, they are confirming that Tigray Defense Force has managed to enter Woldiya, but not without resistance. They faced resistance here, unlike Lalibela. Lalibela was taken peacefully. Now what remains to be seen is the next target of TDF. Will TDF advance rapidly towards Dasi? Dasi is a key place, viewers. In Dasi, there are ENDF camps, ENDF large weapon depots as well. So TDF will try to advance from Woldiya towards Dasi. If they take Dasi, then we can say that they have reached halfway between Mekelle and Addis Ababa. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.